Hey there, I am back as promised. This time we're going to look at the Anon M4, the Glade Adapt 2, and the Smith Iomag Chronopop XL. We're going to put them on. I'm going to put them on the helmets to see how they fit. See if there's gap. There's no gap. See how it fits on the Anon um, Merrick helmet. See how it fits on the Smith, and this is the Mission helmet. And we'll see how it fits on uh, Glade's own Boundary helmet. Let's start off with the Glade. See what you get here. Did a lot of research on these. I'm going to move the camera down so I can see the unboxing here. So here we go. It's a Glade box. Inside of it, opening, here you go. You get a little bag. It says your friend on a powder day. You have your little microfiber, I guess what you would call glass cleaner. I don't know what this material is. But they say that this should be the only thing you use to clean it and keep this in your ski jacket as needed. It's like 3 different kinds of foam, venting at the top. It comes with this protective plastic I haven't removed yet. The brand right here at the top of the foam. It's like got some silicone gel right here in the strap, adjustable. And one of the things, the technology of this lens has, it's photochromatic, so it's supposed to adjust to the lighting that's available to you, so that you don't have to carry 1 or 2 lenses or more spares in your kit, and it should adjust to like 17 to 70 something percent. I can't remember exactly, but it's supposed to adjust its tone to allow the correct amount of light you need to get through it. It filters all UVA and UVB protection, so you're protected from all the UV rays. And the benefit really is that the VLT, or the light that it allows the visual light throughput. You can see it right here reflected. Bam! You can see my camera. You can see the spec sheet on the right, and you can see the recording on the left. Woo! Nice. The spec sheet here, so it's 16 to 61 VLT. So the 16 will be only 16% of light. Let's go through, and let's all the way through to 61. So if it's a bluebird day or a cloudy day, 1 lens solution for you. I don't know if I'm sold about that. Right now, like they say in the videos, you see it if you look at it online, is that this one will adjust itself, and you will not see the reflectiveness of the lens in regular light or indoors. Like you see, it's pretty. You can see it's pretty translucent, and of course, I still have the protective paper on it. So let's get the helmet on and see how this fits on top of them. Let's start off with its own first. Or should we go from not to, yeah, let's just keep it all the same. So we're going to start with the matching goggle and helmet and see if we get a good gap, or if we don't get a good gap on. So that's there. Let me put the retaining strap on there. And it fits. Have a big old head and a big old nose. And actually, that fits essentially. I mean, there's no gap at all. No gap at all. Neat. So let's set this guy aside, and then we'll move to the Smith next. And at the end, as we move along, we'll try them all interchangeably. Strap back in the strap retention a little bit better. There we go. Right on top of the helmet. Actually, it's a pretty nice looking combination, really. The goggle does feel pretty good as far as quality is concerned. From the others and what I've been able to handle, it doesn't feel like anything less. As opposed to the helmets, there is a clear quality distinction between helmet 1, 2, and 3, immediately noticeable. So, Smith, Chromopop, What's in the box first? Let's look at this. Well, let's open it first. Well, where are you? Ah, there it goes. There you go. We get Smith. You get a goggle sock inside of it, spare lens, and another one of those little baggies. So this magnetized lens, I got the everyday green. You see it there. Triple layer foam as well. Nice venting, branded at the top. I mean, it feels like the goggles can. I mean, they're very similar in how they're built. You can see it right there. It tells you which lens it has on. And then in the other bag, you get the spare lens for a lot less uh, need for to keep it on light. So the VLT on this one is for like a 60 something day. The VLT for this one is in the, if I'm mistaken, 23%. So it allows 23% of the light through for those bluebird-ish days. Not really, really sunny, but enough. And then you can swap it out magnetically pretty easily, actually, by popping these two tabs out here and removing the lens. So pop. I haven't done this very much. There it goes. And it comes off. And then we go back and then click them. And now we have the less blocking lens. You know, people say that this is the Anon is way better. I probably wouldn't be able to do this with the goggles on my head. And it would be hard to do it with gloves on. It's really already kind of hard doing it with my hands and no gloves. Neat feature is this clip, so you can put them on your face and then clip them around. So let's see what it looks like with the helmet. All right, so here we go. Here's the Smith helmet and the Smith goggle, and we should have a seamless fit. It's got the ChromaPock technology, which is Smith's technology to create contrast. And you can see there is literally no gap between the top of it. I mean, I can barely fit my finger in there. No gap in here. Actually, it's a really nice fitting lens. Looks really good on the helmet. Like, awesome. I have Smith sunglasses, so I really do enjoy their ChromaPop technology. And this is a seamless fit through the entire helmet. On the other side, there's no gaps at all. Very much so, like the Glade. So there is a pretty nice little transfer both. So let's do it this way. Excellent. Put the goggle sock on it again. And then we have the spare lens, which you could put in the bag. And then keep it into that mesh bag that most ski coats have on your side, right there. And swap them out as you would need in on the slope if conditions change. I've never actually done that. I usually pick the lens that I think I need for the day, and if the conditions change so much that I actually have to come change the lenses, I'll just go back to the lodge and grab the other one. I've never actually carried with it. I've been concerned about falling and breaking it or scratching it or whatever. All right, so now you're gonna unbox the M4s with me that I haven't unboxed yet. Just got them, and right away there's a pretty significant difference in the box. You can tell this is meant for the retail floor and look fancy. And somebody immediately goes, "Ooh, what's that?" There's an M5 version. Everything I read about would fit me on the M4 version better. Let's see what we got here. There's a couple of differences here. One of the things that really drove me to the Anon as a solution is that MFI, which is the this contained gator slash mask on the goggle, which is magnetized here with this little strap, and you see it hooks up, boom, and then it sits there and it won't fog because it's not intruding into the goggle. What else did you get in the box? Well, you saw that MFI already. In here, this really interesting box. I wouldn't even know if I'll be able to put it back together the way that it came. A little directions on how to change lenses. This is a nice touch. Hard case for the second lens. That's cool. And a bag, and it has all their colors and for what conditions in the VLT. So they do have variables. I didn't get the variable. I did. I'm sorry. I got the variable blue, which is for kind of like your mixed day. So the main lens I got was this one, and the cloudy pink for the pink. You can buy the lenses. This is the Toric version, which is kind of a hybrid technology of what a cylindrical lens is and some of the big spherical ones. So it's supposed to give you better visibility in all angles, which is one of the reasons I decided to go with the Anon and the MFI, or the ability to clip in your gator or mask on with a magnet and not have to worry about moving this thing and it get it stuck to your face and on your head and getting all sweaty, which I hate. So that's one of the reasons I went with this system. So let's take the MFI off. Let's unhook the lens, and it's supposed to be held on just by magnets, and it comes off significantly easier than the Smith one did. You don't get a sock for your lens, unfortunately, but look at that. It just snaps on right away. They're really proud about their literature, that's for damn sure. Whew. And let's see this. Let's see how this fits. The face, woo, that's tight. Let me loosen this up. It's going to go over the helmet. All right. Again, it's another bigger one. Inside the visibility, really, they're comparable. I can't. I want to give the edge of the visibility on the lens to the Glade, but I'll revisit that here in a minute. Now, there's some tabs here to help you remove this. So you're supposed to be able to do this without taking it off, but I'm struggling right now. So let's look. Tabs are right here. The magnets are really strong. So if you were worried about there not being retention to those magnets, really, I am like really trying, and it's separating from my head before it comes off. I'm having to hold on to it and really pull it off to come off. It attaches really nicely. I'm spending a lot of time with these because it's really the ones that I was most attracted to. They're actually they're the most expensive one of the bunch, and really but I got them on sale. I got 30% off the combo, so they ended up being the exact same price as the Smith IOs. The least expensive ones were the Glade ones. Those are $120, and I got a $25 case that came along with them. So let's see how this M5 thing fits. You know, I don't usually do these. I'm usually a Google reviewer or I do my watch stuff. So here's that, right? And we would have the goggle on your head. You take this down and you bring it up and hook it up. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. The ability to do that and do this and keep it here and not have to worry about it this sticking to my face. That feels pretty amazing, I'll tell you that much. Wow. MFI is a game changer. I don't know why. Most of the reviews that I saw, nobody really talked very much about the MFI. as really as a differentiator between the Anon goggles and everybody else's. Again, it looks like we have triple layer foam here. There's nice venting at the top. You can see it venting at the bottom as well. The magnets where the MFI hookup is right there. You can wash the MFI. You can actually take the plastic piece out and wash it. Silicone on the band, just like all the others. Let's check the fit. And on the Merrick, so we got the Merrick on. The retention strap is back here. The Smiths with the split back is actually pretty nice. That allows you not to have to, get the strap on the back and then wrench them forward. See, here we go. How's that gapping? Any gapping? I don't think there's a gap at all here. This hard case is actually pretty nice too. So you can actually keep, oh, look at that. Keep your spare lens in there. Close it up. Then take it with you in the same pocket that you would take the other one, the Smith or whatever other lens you're carrying around if you need to change in the middle of the day. My other set of goggles is this, I can't remember the name of them right now. That's bad. Okay, so we've seen the fit. Now let's see how they fit with the other helmets around. So let's take off the Merrick from Anon, and hopefully nothing will melt. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's go with Glade. Let's go with Glade. Glade, Anon. Very little gap. Nice. Don't laugh at me. This is all from the hip. Nothing's planned here. So Glade, Anon, good fit. Let's see Glade Smith. And then we'll see Smith's everything. All right, so this is really a game changer for the Smith. You're able to put the goggle on your face and then clip it behind you and then put the retention on. So let's see. It's a little bit of a, I can't really tell. It doesn't look like it's a gap. I'll tell you though, the chroma pop on this lens is really good. And the everyday green, the tint that puts on, I'm going to give the chroma pop the edge on the optics. This is inside. I haven't been outside with them, but I think this is the edge that on the chroma pop on the Anon's not bad, frankly. But I think the MFI really has won me over. All right. So now let's go Smith, Glade. Oh yeah. The helmet, definitely the Anon helmet is not there with quality. I mean, sorry, the Glade helmet. If you watched my previous video, it's not there with the Anon or the Smith. I just don't like the way that the liner is. It's already like loose and how it's just coming off of the boa in the back. And this is literally the first time I wore it was here in my office. I will say though, their goggles are pretty awesome. Let me go back just to see which field of view. Field of view right now is looking like the I'll call that a tie between the IO Mag XL. This is the XL. I had the non-XL version. It was fine. Um, don't get me wrong at all. There's nothing wrong with it. But I like the field of view of this one better than the non XL version. All right, let's see how Smith does with Glade. In case you have a Smith helmet and you wanted to check out the Glade, $120. This for $120 is bang on. The quality of this goggle is on par with the other 2 times as expensive goggles. I will give Glade 100% credit on that. It feels good. It feels like it belongs in the same league, playing the same sport, and it could beat them. Like, this is a yes for that. The helmet, not quite there. Not the way that this goggle feels like it's not matching the helmet, although they fit perfectly. Like, the quality of this Glade goggle is really, really solid. It feels the fit and finish on it. The foam, the venting, it's comfortable, it's light, it looks good. This is a solid freaking goggle. Let's see how it fits on the Smith helmet. Well, look at that. So they thought it through. The most popular helmet brand, or I guess this Smith and Giro will probably share that that honor. But look, no gap. It almost fits better on this helmet than it does their own. Okay, so there you go. If you had a question about does my Glade fit with my Smith helmet, yes, it does. And all Smith helmets are going to fit very similarly because they're all designed to fit their goggles. So that's your answer. Yep. Can't fault that one bit. Nice goggle, and supposedly they have a no fog guarantee. All right, Anon, let's see. The competitor. That's because the helmet's not flat on my head because I have my headphones on. That's also not a bad fit, guys. So, bottom line, I think all of the manufacturers that make all the helmet manufacturers and all the goggle manufacturers out there want to be able to expand into other market segments. If somebody already owns a helmet that's not willing to buy the combo to get the best fit, so they all look pretty good. There's no big gaps. You know, if there was a gap like this, and that's just because I moved everything up and down, then that would be an issue. Honestly, I like this helmet, this cheap $100 Smith helmet, more than what's supposed to be 2 times the price. Again, I am disappointed in their helmets. Goggle, solid goggle. Helmet, trash. I'm going to return. It's going back. Boop. Bye-bye. And I like the Smith goggles too. But that chroma pop, that lens technology is so awesome. As soon as I put it on, I go, wow. So what's more important to me? The MFI, be able to do that, or the lens, their goggles, right? I don't know. I don't think you can go wrong with either at all. That's it, guys. That's all I got for you. Put comments down, ask me questions, watch the other video, check out my watch reviews. Catch you on the flip.